when you pass a house now that has a tricolour outside it, certainly I'm much more likely to think that's probably a racist house rather than there's any sort of national pride or anything. It's just been taken over by far right agitators over the last few years, and the people who are wrapping themselves in it are people that I think the vast majority of Irish people wouldn't want to associate with at all. But we were kind of wondering, like, when was the last time you felt proper pride in the flag, in the tricolour?
These far-right crowd, they have no symbol of their own. They don't represent any political entity. They don't have any policies other than directing frustration and hatred towards immigrants. So therefore, the tricolour would be the handy thing to misappropriate rather than come to represent something coherent or what they claim to be offering an alternative view of society.
Funny enough, I've always had this view, and I know a lot of people disagree with me, think it's over the top. I've always had a view that every school in the country should fly the tricolour, that we should have I think the Scots are really good at this, pride in their flag, pride in their nation, and I think we traditionally have not been great at it. I love the idea of every school flying the flag, just to engender that belief and that love of the flag. And maybe that's a way of taking back the flag now, because I do agree with Mick. I think it has been misappropriated.
Yeah, and we possibly need to think of a way to take that back and to make it stand for something else. Maybe it's something like you're suggesting there with the schools, because the most emotion we're feeling about it is now that we feel it's been taken away from us.
Yeah, I think that is true. And that is a sad thing. And it is our flag. It's everybody's flag. It doesn't belong to one group. It certainly doesn't belong to the far right, and it didn't belong to the IRA in the 1970s and 1980s.
Two absolute clowns. Now remember, all these radio show hosts, yeah, they're all government propaganda machines. That's all they are. They did the same thing when they were pushing the great whooping cough on our nation. They were all paid. Radio shows were paid between 75,000 and 200,000 to promote propaganda about the great whooping cough. And now here they are trying to say, they're taking our flag away. Let's not use our fucking flag. These clowns like this here would rather stand with a Palestinian flag or a rainbow flag, not a tricolour.